He's like the pupils in my eyes. He's like the clouds are in the sky. He's so prominent in my life. He's a bird that...
Right, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again. I'm here today to address some accusations and talk about my book. So I'm glad that Don B has me back into the studio again. It's good to be back in New York. Black Power, peace. The accusations, I don't want to say the person's name because I don't want to give them that much energy, but there are accusations out that I beat a woman or I threw a cell phone at a woman in 2013. So let me just clarify a few things. First and foremost, that situation happened in 2013, a few years ago. And I was working at the Dollar Tree. I was on the way to work to, work my shift, my first shift. And someone told me to go back home because I left my lunch. So on the way back home, I go into the house and the neighbor who lived next door to us is in the bed with the woman I'm dating. So I flip out. Was I right? No, I wasn't. Could it have been handled any other way? Yes, it could. But I decided to take it that route. Okay? So, that's that one. Number two, I'm a con artist, paperwork. Well, many people who know me know I'm against paperwork. That's first and foremost. Now, the situation with that is, I knew a brother who was a Moor in Atlanta at the time. And I ran into a few people who said that they were into the paperwork. They asked me about the paperwork, so I told them, I don't think paperwork will liberate our people. I think that we need a military to liberate our people, first and foremost. So I put these people in contact with this Moor. And whatever they done after that, that's between them. So I guess he didn't do the paperwork right, and they decided to put me out on display. So that's number two. I addressed that. As far as me and my twin brother, me using his license, that's between me and my twin brother. We already worked that out. That's a small issue. That's nobody's business. Now, I'm not here today because I felt like I was obligated to do this, but I felt like it was the right thing to do, to address the people. So after I address this issue, I'm not addressing it anymore because I'm not here to do this. I'm not going to direct my energy to give somebody 5 minutes of fame. I'm here to wake my people up, to liberate my people. That's first and foremost, okay?
HipHopGame.com, the #1 hip-hop website.
All right, well, I'm also here to talk about my next book, which will be out in March, March the 15th, to be specific. Now, that book will be touching upon, well, the name of the book first is The Biography of Osei Kufuor. It'll be talking about my past life, the things that I've been through, me being in 11 different group homes, being in gangs, and doing 4 years or 6 months in the penitentiary for selling drugs and guns and things of that nature. But I won't touch on the specifics of it because I want you to go out and get the book, so you will know who Osei Kufuor is. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a great book. I grew up in a home where I was 13 when I dropped out of school and I had to take care of my mother, take care of my brothers. I worked at a car wash, making $5 a day. I would take my $5 and go and buy dollar bread, bologna, jug of juice, just self-preservation. That's what I was doing at the age of 13. So I don't know what a childhood is. I never knew what a childhood is. You know what I mean? So, just kind of me growing up and being alienated from the rest of my mother as well, because no matter what she'd been through, even though she was doing drugs at the time and she had us around an abusive relationship and she was showing us this, things happen for a reason. So I thank my mother for allowing us to see that, because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You can always take a negative element and turn it into a positive component. You get what I'm saying? So don't always think that when you go through life, through negativity, there's nothing on the other side. We all have the capabilities to manifest or to transform our situations into something better. You can't always allow your past to determine your future, because you have to understand or understand that you are everything around you. You're negative and you're positive. You cannot learn from positive or being in a position where you're too comfortable. You get what I'm saying? So you have to go through a negative, and depending on what that negative is and how you utilize that situation, this is what you become after the smoke clears. So this is where I am today. Everything that I used to do, as far as disrespecting women, I did that, and I learned from it. Am I doing it today? No. My queen will tell you, I've never disrespected her, never. So, like I said, I'm not here to to prove anything to anybody because I'm my own man. I don't follow nobody. I follow Osei Kufuor. I have a son who's watching me now, so I have to be very careful now how I emanate myself or how I reflect myself in the world because as he grows older, everybody is making history. I'm making history. So my son can catch, who is a fragment of me, can catch on to my energy and take it forward if he will. If not, that's fine. Somebody else will. Kinship is not physical bloodline. Kinship is those who have the spiritual bloodline and is on the same frequency. So, you know, with that much said, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, if anybody have any questions, it's not hard to get to me. Like I said, I'm for black people. And as far as paperwork, again, I don't want to give too much energy to the person or the agent who is trying to expose me for something that I did in the past. As far as, you know, what's going on now, it is what it is. Am I on probation? Yes, I am on probation. Am I honoring it? No, I'm not, because I wouldn't be practicing what I preach. So therefore, I'm going to leave a mark to say, you know what? You can't be out here talking about you conscious and black power and fuck the white man, but you out here honoring their systems. I don't care if it's something from the past or no. I would not go down into the white man's system and give him another second of my life without fighting with that white man. Again, I respect Harriet Tubman, Yan Santuwa, Nat Turner. That's the warrior spirit that I have. So respect to the black women, respect to my brothers, respect to my queen Trifania. Say I love you. You know, respect to all the other queens. Thank you very much. Osei Kufuor, Black Science TV 111. I'm out. Peace. What is life and what is its purpose for me? Where do I come from and why am I here? To witness the soul of newborn babies crying due to hunger and poverty created by a system of greed and illusions. All I see when I look into the mirror is a child bearing pain like many who are like myself, who are afraid to speak out to release the pressure that comes with that pain. I wonder why we cry when those who we are close to die, knowing that the world we live in has its middle finger in front of our face at birth. So I say fuck the world and his illusionary soul. I'm here to expose. Osei Kufuor.
I want peace. I want peace. Calling out to the ancestors, I want peace. I'm tired of living like this. Kids starving, children getting shot down. I'm tired of this world. Fuck this whole